Hey fellas, maybe you can hear it is a windy day and I am back with another video uh, to share with you. And in this video, I will talk about something that I spoke about yesterday in another video. And now this is like my second thought after that initial thought. I This is my second thought. So this video is about the video I made about MMA Guru and his plan to compensate lower ranked fighters who deserved some kind of bonus for their performance, or some compensation for injury they suffered in a fight and they don't get paid so much by UFC. So I was on the live stream. Now let me tell you about MMA Guru once again. He is a famous, world famous YouTuber, and he covers MMA. All the events he covers, he does fight companions. Sometimes or most times he is late for the fight companion. He misses the first couple or 3 or 4 fights, but then he is always present for the big fights in the main card. And he also makes MMA related content every day, and also he live streams almost every day. And MMA Guru is a very talented fellow. He's quite witty. He speaks very well, very articulate, and he speaks very good English. And because I think English is his first language. Also, he's very tall, and he's very muscular, but he has a little bit fat, so you cannot see the muscle. But despite of all the fat, everything, his the waist is only 32 inches, which is very good because he's very tall. Also, he's taller than many UFC fighters, and he can also defeat many UFC fighters in a real fight. Like Joseph Benavides and Amanda Nunes and etc. And also he was a sprinter in his school days, and he played rugby, and I think he can also dunk the basketball. So these are some of this information is accurate and some of it is speculation. So I don't know which is correct and which is not correct, but this is his background. Now just to recap his video, the video that I reacted to yesterday, he said that because UFC pays some fighters less and those fighters don't get limelight because they fight early in the card with the empty stadium and no people watching on TV. He said he will set aside a fund and he will pay them if they deserve a bonus or if they sustain any injury. Now this sounds like a very good idea on the surface, but yesterday I was watching his stream, and then I could and a lot of discussion was about this topic, and then I could somehow I was able to make out some challenges that he might face with regards to making this executing this plan. Now first of all, my biggest criticism right from the start is that this sounds like a socialist plan, like a welfare plan. So in every walk of life, you start at the bottom and then you make your way up. So a good example of this is MMA Guru when he tells you stories about his beginnings as a YouTuber. He did not get any views or any subscribers, and then he kept working, and over a period of time, over many years, but he was able to get a subscribers. Now he has many subscribers, many donors, and he make a good money and good living. He is in a comfortable place, so he's paying many more tax than a lot of people earn in a year. So he's a rich guy by most standards. He's really doing well with his YouTube channel. But what I'm trying to say is he started at the bottom and now he's at the top. So everybody has to start at the bottom and work their way to the top, and that goes for a UFC fighter also. So if so in some way, whatever those fighters are doing at the beginning of the show or at the beginning of their career, they will gradually, if they have talent, they will rise to the top, and then they will make more money like the stars. Now if now let us just talk about the guru plan of bonuses. So that plan cannot be done by one man, I think, because fighters are from all over the world. For example, there are many fighters from Russia, many fighters from countries in Africa, like a country like Andorra, or some country in other part of the world, like I can't think of many countries right now. America is one country, and Guru is, I don't think he lives in America. So getting the money, to a different country, to a different bank, would be challenging. First of all, it would involve some legal paperwork also. And then for Dana White or for UFC, it could be very easy for them to just write a little clause in the contract of the fighter to say that they cannot receive that money. So these are some challenges. Also, MMA Guru will not be able to do this on his own, so he might need a team, and then he will get donation specifically for this purpose. But then when he get a donation and when more people get involved, then the chances of corruption creeping in increase, and also chances of money laundering might arise. And even if that does not happen, people like to make issue of every little thing. So people might accuse him of tax evasion or of money laundering or some other kind of scam that you hear about. There are channels on YouTube who cover these kind of things, like Cold Fusion and Coffee, I think it is Coffee something, that cover this kind of scams. Not this is not, I'm not saying this is a scam, but they cover scams related to money and companies. And this could start falling into that category, unless you have a actual face to face interaction with the fighter, and then you can give them the money directly, like a case money or check. But then if it is being done through banks and financial institutions, I don't know how easy that will be for one person to do. So that is a big challenge I see. The other challenge, like he said, Dana White could block this move. The other challenge I see is that there could be allegation of favoritism, like MMA Guru giving bonus to fighters from a certain part of the world and ignoring himself, ignoring other fighters, which may lead people to say that he is not being fair. And we all know, like every human being who is watching MMA Guru would know that he is a little biased, which is okay. He is a fan and we all are biased. I have my preferences. If I was to score fights, for example, I would score them in favor of my favorite fighter, not the opponent. Unless it was very very obvious. So it is not, I'm not saying that MMA Guru is wrong or that the thought is wrong. I'm just thinking, I'm just stating some of the challenges that I see. So that is my second, these are the 3 points that I see major challenges. And then like I said, it is spilling over, or socialism seems to be spilling over into this idea, because a lot of people in the chat were saying that they will make things better for fighters, and they will make, like, everybody cannot get paid the same. That is the thing. there are differences. You earn according to your ability and your circumstances. Like people do different jobs, they live in different countries. Like this phone I am holding in my hand, I don't know if this was made in some third world country or where, but then whoever made this phone probably made it for less money, and now I have it because I paid more money for it. So it is economics, world economics, also circumstances. The world is like that. Some people get more and some people get less, and then you have opportunity. Everything is opportunity. You make your way to the top. So that is just what I wanted to say. Maybe that idea will work out, but I will post this video, and I would like you guys to share your thoughts and suggest ideas how the challenges can be navigated, or if you think there is a better way to handle this situation. And also let me know what you think about fighter pay, because I don't think it is such a big issue. Like what these fighters make for fighting one night is a decent amount of money. They stay exercise, working out, everything else, gym fees. People like to do that anyways. So I don't think what the issue is, big issue is with pay. Yeah. So I will like end this video over here, and then I will think of another topic to talk about. I think I need to cover more sports. Tomorrow basketball game 2 takes place in NBA final, and tennis final takes place, and cricket world cup T20 is going on, and surprisingly teams like Sri Lanka and New Zealand are now at the bottom of their groups, which is surprising. In smaller team like Afghanistan and Bangladesh are doing better. America is a top. They defeat Pakistan. So it was not a tie match, like I said in my other video. Go and watch that video. It was America who won that match. So yeah, so I will cover other sports also, and then what I ask you to do for now is subscribe this channel and like this video. And then until next time, take care and stay safe. Okay guys, okay then, bye bye. Oos.